It's Ash from Super Videos back for another teaser trailer breakdown for an episode of Fear the Walking Dead. This is going to be my breakdown for Season 5, Episode 5, called The End of Everything. And this episode is actually like a bottle episode. Bottle episode meaning that it's going to take us away from the main story that we've kind of been looking at for the last few episodes and giving us a focused view of what one of the characters that's missing is going through. Much like what they did with the Heath and Tara storyline back in season 6 of The Walking Dead. They've had a lot of these kind of episodes both in Fear and The Walking Dead. But in this episode, we're going to really focus on what Al has been doing and how she is dealing with the group that she stumbled upon and her trying to escape after being captured by that group. So this is obviously related to the soldiers, the CRM community, which is also the exact same community that's connected to the helicopter with the tri-circle symbols on them. And of course, as we know, it's the same exact type of helicopter that took Rick away after Jada saved him. So all of those are kind of connected. I am doing a video related to the CRM community, and I have actually kind of solved what the CRM is. I could be completely wrong, but I think I have a pretty good explanation of what CRM is and what this all means. And I basically have an explanation of how everything could shape up. Again, I could be wrong, but it's what I've been able to kind of piece together so far. But going back into this trailer, so of course we're gonna check back with Al to see what she's doing and everything. So the trailer starts with this shot of Al. She's on the recording, but I'm not sure if she's looking at herself on the recording or if someone else is watching that. But Al says, not sure how much I can stay here, but I'm gonna get as much as I can. And obviously this is related to her being captured. So it seems like after being captured, she has had the chance to kind of get these moments to record herself, to record what she's witnessing, everything that she's finding out. So that's kind of related to that. And then we have this shot of a walker, I think, on the ground, and the soldier, same exact type of soldier that took Al, approaching the camera, and it kind of zooms in on them. We have them right here. So they have these type of military suits, and they have these weapons that's way more advanced than anything the group can get their hands on, which is very interesting. Now, one thing I do want to mention is there's a slight possibility that the group of kids that we have come to learn about, who have Dylan, Max, and Annie as part of their group, so they have these weapons with them. There's a possibility that they actually traded someone, maybe Al, to that group and got the weapons in return, much like what Jadis did back in The Walking Dead. So they're trading and getting supplies from them and giving them something, a resource of some kind, a human subject in a way. Not exactly sure what they're doing with that, and we don't know a lot about that, but it seems like the group of kids might have actually traded with that group. Then we have this shot of Al fighting most likely the soldier that took her, or one of the soldiers, and she is put down right here. We have a shot of her right here. She says, just tell me where you're from, what you are, what you're doing out here. So she just wants answers, who they are and what they're doing, and she wants to document their story, much like she's been documenting everyone else's story. Now, one thing that's very interesting is she pulls out this recording that says The Bog Number 7. Not exactly sure what this is all about. Maybe she remembers having recorded something that's related in the past, or someone from the same group, or someone who has come across them in the past, or something along those lines. But that's very interesting. Then we have this shot of this soldier who is looking at maybe a walker, maybe another soldier, but they're on fire and someone seems to have burnt them down. But they notice something and they turn around. Maybe they see a walker, maybe they see Al, maybe something like that. Then we have this shot of Al looking at a walker approaching, and then this shot of, again, Al. And this shot of Al, who is trying to untie herself. So this group of people captured her and put her in this vehicle and tied her up. And she's most likely trying to get away and escape. Then we have this walker approaching the same vehicle Al is in. We kind of see that here. She's able to kick the walker away like we see here. And then we have this shot, which is very interesting. We have Al. She has these clothes on. She has a helmet. Maybe she stole this from the vehicle she was in. And obviously they probably belong to the soldier group. She's on a cliff, it seems. And she's trying to climb a cliff or a mountain of some kind, which is very interesting. Then we have this shot of another mountain climber that's right next to her. Who knows when they died. During the apocalypse, before the apocalypse, after, we just don't know. That's beside the point. The point is that this walker is probably gonna cause some issues for Al, and Al is probably gonna have to deal with this walker to be able to get to the top of the cliff. Then we have this shot of Al again. Then we have this shot of Al. She's running towards the camera and she stops on her tracks. So we might actually see her seeing a soldier or a walker or something like that. This could connect to the other shot where we had Al seeing a walker approaching. Then we have this shot of a walker falling down this cliff or this mountain. I think this is the same exact walker, or maybe one of the walkers that Al finds as she's climbing the rocks. Then we have this shot of a walker approaching. Al is trying to run away. She falls into the water here. A river or a lake or something like that. We have this shot, which is very interesting. We have a walker who appears to be biting on Al's arm. So Al is right there. Someone's biting her arm. It could be someone else, but it seems like it's Al. Not sure. But look at the clip. It's not a very hard bite. But I do think this is Al, but I don't think she's actually being bit. I think Walker is just very close to her arms. That's what it is. But this is also connected to the other shot which we saw of the walker falling down from the cliff or the rock. So those seem to be connected. So maybe she falls along with the walkers. Then we have this shot of Al. She's unconscious and she's being taken away. Most likely this is going to be right after she was knocked out by the soldiers in the first episode. So it's probably a continuation of that. Then we have this quick shot of Al. It seems like this is Al on her recording. And then we end with this shot of this soldier again from the same community. And he kind of turns around and walks away. Now, if you take a look, they have a lot of advanced weapons, which is very interesting. But they have these two suitcases right here, which is also very interesting. What do they have in there? Not sure. But they were carrying the exact same briefcases in the previous episode when Max and Annie saw one of the soldiers killing the walkers. If you remember, after they killed the walkers, they stopped, grabbed their suitcase, and proceeded to walk away. That's going to be interesting to see what these suitcases are and if they're going to explain that. And then we have this final shot of, again, a walker and the same soldier in the background. But that's basically it for my trailer breakdown. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.